Jai Shri Mataji, dear family. Welcome everybody, teachers and students. Laura, would you like to take the session?
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Good evening, dear respected teachers and students. With folded hands, let's bow our heads in front of Shri Mataji. Mother, we desire to connect and feel our spirit more and more. Please guide us. Let's settle down. And let's take a deep breath. Exhale and bring the attention inside our hearts. We put our right hand on the left heart and we watch Shri Mataji inviting our dear Holy Mother in our heart. Shri Mataji, please come in my heart and open my heart. Holy Mother, please let me feel your love into my heart. Shri Mataji, please let me feel your compassion and your lotus feet into my heart. Shri Mataji, I desire to manifest all these qualities within me. Let's put our right hand on the forehead. And here, humbly, we pray, Shri Mataji, please come in my brain. Shri Mataji, please take full control of this brain. And let this brain manifest your divine wisdom. We observe what we feel in our palm, in the forehead. And now we take our right hand and place it on our Sahasrara. Press it hard. And then rotate it clockwise. And from our heart, we ask Shri Mataji, please open my Brahmarandra. Shri Mataji, please let me feel the divine cool vibrations on my Brahmarandra. And now let's raise the right hand couple of inches above Sahasrara. And with full attention and full heart, we stay here where the hand is. Shri Mataji, please open my Sahasrara and help me feel the vibrations. Then we raised the hand a little bit higher. She again we observe what we feel here. Can we feel the vibrations? We just witnessed and stay there. Let's put now the right hand on the left. And now we take our left hand and place it on Brahmarandra. Shri Mataji, please open my Brahmarandra and let me feel the cool breeze. Mother, please let me be aware of your presence in my Sahasrara. Let's raise our left hand a bit higher above our head and with full attention, let's stay there. And now raise the hand a little bit higher. And let's observe, let's see how are the vibrations now. Are they coming from our hand or from Sahasrara? And now let's bring both hands in the lap and with eyes closed and attention on Sahasrara, let's feel those vibrations. These vibrations are our Holy Mother's love. Let's enjoy this bliss. Let's fold both hands together at the level of the heart and thank Shri Mataji from our hearts. Shri Mataji, thank you for giving us self-realization. Thank you for loving us and guiding us. Thank you for accepting us as your children and taking all of us in your heart. Shri Mataji, please keep my Brahmarandra open and help me be aware of your presence in my Sahasrara. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, dear students and respected teachers. Let's continue to remain in this meditative state as long as possible. Jai Shri Mataji.
We are continuing our meditation. If you would like to remain, you are most welcomed. We observe our Sahasrara and try to go deeper into thoughtlessness. If thoughts are coming, we raise one hand above the head or open our eyes and watch Mother's picture. Shri Mataji, you are the doer. You are the one allowing us to go deeper into our Sahasrara. We are raising our Mother Kundalini from Muladhara with the right hand very slowly up till Sahasrara. We are observing the changes inside. This time we keep the hand above our Sahasrara, above the head. We relax the hand. Shri Mataji, please expand our consciousness, our awareness. Shri Mataji, please establish the Nirvichara state into our brain. Shri Mataji, please open our Agya chakra. We are observing Agya, the brain, and Sahasrara. We are observing Sushumna, brain Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, you are the pure desire. You are our Mother Kundalini and the primordial Kundalini. Mother, please sustain our transformation, our growth. Mother, please give us gravity. Give us wisdom to surrender everything to the divine. We are observing Sushumna, brain, Sahasrara, our hands, the way our Mother Kundalini is working our chakras. We are observing the right Svadhisthana and put the left hand on the right Svadhisthana chakra. Mother, please purify our human attention. Please elevate our attention from gross to subtle, from subtle to the spirit. Please evolve this attention. We raise the hand at the level of our liver, right navi. Shri Mataji, by your divine grace, you choose us to be your children. Mother, please make us dignified. Give us dignity. Let us behave like realized people. We are observing the right Svadhisthana, the right Nabi, and our Sahasrara. We can relax the hand. We relax our attention by maintaining it only into our Sahasrara and observe our fingertips. Again, we raise the right hand above the head. Shri Mataji, please strengthen our yoga between our attention and your divine lotus feet at the level of our Sahasrara. We may relax the hand. No thoughts. We are not doing anything but exposing ourselves to the divine radiation. We are very aware of what is happening into our sahasrara inside the body. We are again raising slowly our Mother Kundalini, observing at each chakra what is happening, the way we are feeling inside. We keep a little bit the hand above the head. Shri Mataji, please bless us with Shiva Tattva. Fully, completely. We can relax the hand. And into this silence, we will listen the Amrutvani of Mother.
Everybody was feeling very nice when they came here, happy, and they felt their vibrations were all right. But it was not so. So be on the alert. See. Ask each other to check you. Be humble about it. You must go on checking. Unless and until you check yourself, are catching. Ask others to check you and be humble, very humble about it. Do not take things for granted, because unless and until we transform ourselves, Sahaja Yoga has no meaning to you. You see, it would be very material way of expression of Sahaja Yoga. Like this radio or this transistor or this loudspeaker are just radiating. Like, we have to know that Sahaja Yoga is not just to pass energy through us. Like all other material things are passing energy. This mic is passing the energy, this transistor is passing the energy, and all other such things are just passing the energy. Nothing goes into them. Like an artist is singing, and nothing passes into the radio. In the same way, if our power starts flowing because somehow the Kundalini has been connected to the mains, it has not done its job, neither you have done any justice to yourself. So you have to absorb that flow of the Ganges within you and assimilate it and transform yourself. The Ganges would be flowing, but if it is flowing through the stony area, the stones are not going to absorb anything from the river Ganges. But if it is flowing through fertile land, everybody will be making use of that water. So you have to make use of your Kundalini by transforming yourself. Try to transform. See that how much you transform. Now the expectation about Kundalini becomes so sahaja, they call it, in the very funny manner, that people think that Kundalini should work it out itself, while we are stones on both the sides, and the Kundalini is going to work it out, which is very, very wrong idea. If the river Ganges is flowing, you have to go to the river. You have to fill your pitchers. You have to have beautiful pitchers. You have to carry them. You have to bring them home and then use the water for enrichment of your food, of your household. In the same way, if you cannot transform yourself, if you cannot change yourself, then this Kundalini will be just going like a thin line and you will be catching all the time. And there won't be much progress. The progress must be shown outside. Those who think that by saying mantras morning till evening, they are going to achieve much, they are sadly mistaken. It's all mechanical then. So many people have a habit of all the time shouting mantras. It's not habit. Mantras should open your chakras, otherwise it has no meaning. They should be used properly at key points, with great respect, with great understanding, and then allow them to open your chakras by which you take the water in of that great thing known as Kundalini. The greatest blessing will come to you through her love, but not the way people are. Just they think there should be no transformation. If you are identified with your ego and think you are all right, you are sadly mistaken. You have to transform completely within yourself. Some people, if their circumstances are changed, then they feel very well and they think, oh, they have achieved the highest. It is not so. It is only the circumstance that has changed, only the atmosphere that has changed, and that makes you feel that you have achieved something great. You have to achieve it wherever you are. It should be retained and must be there. But by coming to a quieter place, you can pay more attention. That's why you are here. But by coming here, if you just feel nice and think that, oh, you have achieved everything, then you are sadly mistaken. You have to grow in this atmosphere. You have come here to grow and to be changed, to be different person altogether. Do not be identified with your ego and do not get satisfied with something that you're feeling nice and good. That's not the way to look at things. You have to transform yourself and see for yourself how are you behaving, how are you feeling about it. Are you taking a new view of things or not? Now the worst thing that comes in the way of ego is obstinacy, of your own obstinacy. Obstinate people are extremely difficult and they find pride in their obstinacy and they'll go on saying that yes, I'm obstinate, what to do. If you take pride in all such nonsensical things, then you carry the load of these stones on your head, this life, next life and many lives to come that you have been doing. All such stones must be dropped immediately and should shake them off because you have to achieve your beauty. You have seen how a flower shakes off all that is not needed, blooms out, pierces its head outwards, opens out, just to give fragrance to others. If you want to give fragrance to others, how far fragrance within you? Is there fragrance within you that you are going to give fragrance to others? So that is what one has to find out and has to do it. First and foremost thing, how far you can love others, how far you can fulfill your duties as a husband, wife, child, father, mother, everything. It is not the way people understand Sahaja Yoga is that you hang in the air somewhere and then you say that I'm alright. Of course there are difficult people and difficult relationships, but a Sahaja Yogi must have a very detached view of the whole thing and should be able to correct all those problems that exist and should take a very strong and stern view of the people who are not Sahaja in their family and around and tell them off that what are you doing? Are you going to carry on like this all your lives and are going to die with this all this load on your heads or are you going to get rid of it? But first of all you have to be alright. Now in our being we have manas from the left hand side, it comes to the right hand and goes backwards, and we have also got ahankara, which is the ego, which comes up on the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side, and in the brain it comes forward, on the left hand side it moves. So with these two things, ego and superego, manas and ahankara we have got. In between these two is the buddhi, is the intelligence, is between. But this intelligence, if it is not balanced by wisdom, by buddhi, it can be very dangerous. And it records all that you are doing. It knows what you are doing. But if you are identified with your ego or superego, the buddhi cannot go too far. In the beginning it may try to tell you that this is wrong, you should not go there, you should not do that. But then it becomes silent. So you have to be very careful about your intelligence also. Your intelligence becomes suddenly silent. It doesn't help you. Then the ego takes over or the superego takes over. Then all your thinking, all your understanding goes according to the lines of ego. And you go ahead with it and you just don't know where you are going, what you are doing. So when we are in this place, we are decided to have a very good session of Sahaja Yoga. It is important for all of us to know when we go from here, how much changed are we going to be. Otherwise there's a puja, there's a havan, there's this every time. And what is the progress? Within ourselves we should see. Is it as much as a little ant moves in 1 minute, or is it something much more? The progress is slow because we do not want to transform ourselves. Every moment try to see that you transform yourself. I have seen people who have been living like hippopotamus have been living like hippopotamus. Those who are living like hyenas will remain like hyenas. They go on remaining with their own identification, feeling very happy about it, which is a very wrong thing. You have to bloom out like flowers. Change yourself, transform yourself. This transformation is going to help you. This is like triggering into a new dimension of life. Unless and until this triggering shows, your life has no meaning. Sahaja Yoga has no meaning to you. So try your level best to trigger this transformation every minute of your life. Then you will be amazed at the enrichment of life. Whatever I may try, just now I've cleared you out quite a lot, I think. I have cleared you out up and down quite a lot, isn't it? But despite that, now it is for you to keep it there. First of all, your attention, I don't think is that all right. That's why you catch on the right navi and on the liver. Attention has to be on one side. But if you go on moving your head, moving your attention, then you cannot be on nirvichara. So to keep on nirvichara, you have to keep your attention first steady. And when this steadiness is achieved, then you just have to see that you are nirvichara. Put all your thoughts in that stream of nirvichara and it will solve your problem. But transformation is definitely a positive stage where you see yourself, you see yourself, you call yourself, say, you call yourself Nirmala, then you say, oh Nirmala, now. Is this the way to look at things? Transformation is identifying yourself with that self which sees you, so that once you start identifying with that self and expressing something to this self, which is Nirmala, then you are separated. Then the transformation takes place. Because first you should see and then you should be identified with that self, so there is a transformation within yourself. Otherwise, only you will be carrying some energy within you by which you may do little miracles, you may raise kundalinis. But what about you? You will be where you were. So it is important when we come to a place like that we must not be carried away by something very outward and absolutely of no value to search for. Now, in the later I will tell you how to raise your different powers, but just now I think we must decide that we'll go from here absolutely transformed into a new person. May God bless you.
start with Rag Saraswati, that is